I think we're gonna be pretty good as long as you don't say anything about our ex-girlfriends. I think
that's my only thing I don't really want on the internet.
I think it's pretty fine. Yeah. There's nothing I'm really hiding. So.
All right, perfect. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Just Joshin. I'm spending this holiday locked in. My body got rid of them toxins.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Just Joshin. Today's episode is going to be a very interesting one. I've got two very interesting fellows on here. It's actually the first episode with a double feature on it. So give it up for we got John Hall and Jake Tomkos, some buddies of mine I've worked with. I've actually never worked directly with Jake, but I have worked with John. Although
worked in Liverpool for a little bit.
Was it? Because I know for a fact we obviously worked for the same company, but we never I don't know if we ever were on the same clock. Like we never clocked in, we were on the same one. I don't think so.
I know I worked out at your shop for like 2 months at one point. I don't know if actually worked or not together though.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah,
but
you took a little hiatus where you weren't there for a minute, right?
That was college. Yeah, I left for I think college or something.
It might have been at that point.
Oh, okay. And then when I came back, you left.
Yeah, that's when he got sent over.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so yeah. But all right, I'm excited. You boys are pretty interesting individuals. We've had some good times.
Best to say the least. Yeah.
We've had some good times. Played. I think in Wayne's episode we mentioned we played football all the time after work. You guys were two people that were always there. We played basketball several times, whether it was at 11 at night or Easter morning. Recently, we actually played. But I just want to, real quick, how have you guys been? What you guys been up to? Go ahead.
Honestly, nothing. Corona's kind of, putting us in, staying at home, going to work, and going back home. That's about it.
Yeah, dude.
Personally, I'm great. I'm not as fat as him. That's really the big one for me. There's the freshman 15. He put on the freshman 50 during Corona.
Oh, my God.
I think I'm doing all right.
Sorry, my
60, all right.
My buddy put on the freshman 40. So, yeah, it's a real thing, man. Unless you're obviously on. What is it? Oh, the food courts. Yeah.
Down in college, you get infinite food. I mean, you just keep eating.
I know. You pay for that. You pay for the cafeteria. You swipe in and just boom, easy access to any food, and you can go all day, like whenever it's open.
Dude, I tried to get him to stop drinking soda for like a while too.
Oh, yeah,
and like I think that was like a plateau where he wasn't gaining weight. And then like just one day, I swear I came back and he was just surrounded with cans of Baja Blast, just in a pile on the floor. And I think that was when it all just slowly just went right back up.
I would come from the dining hall and have my my tray with my food and my drinks and stuff. And if I had soda, John just reach across the table, grab it, and just chug it on me. He's a good friend. He's a piece of shit, but he's a good friend.
Dude, it hurt. It was bad because like I was trying not to.
Mountain Dew too is so sugary and strong, dude. Holy shit!
Especially if you're chugging it, it just burns going down the throat.
Dude,
dude.
When I had to make like really long drives, like I would get like a 12-pack of the Baja Blast, and if you look on the back of the can, like one can has 83% of your daily sugars.
Yeah,
and I'm drinking like 8 or 9 of them.
Dude, it was bad, dude. It was bad. It might have been in triple-digit sugar. Not even a lot, like grams.
Oh yeah,
dude, it's bad. But soda in general, you were just saying, if you cut out for people like just in general, if you cut out soda from your diet, you can still like get away with like iced teas, Gatorades, and like fruity drinks and stuff. But if you just cut out soda in general, you're more likely to like lose some weight, which is kind of crazy just to think.
The amount of soda that like I drink, if I stopped altogether, I could probably drop like 20 pounds.
Oh, dude, yeah. Soda's pretty bad. It's one of the worst things for you. It's terrible.
I'll stop too for a minute, and then I take one sip of it, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm just back in.
No, see,
dude, and particularly with you just sweat sitting.
Yeah,
so
too,
I mean, if you weren't drinking soda and it was like water, yeah, exactly. Like we have not gotten up from this couch for like 20 minutes.
My glasses are gonna fall.
And he's sweating.
Honestly, it's pretty warm today here in New York. So
we're in a basement. This is cold. Like I'm wearing a hoodie and he's sweating just sitting here.
I'm the same way as him though. I sweat just sitting, and like I mean I don't know. I literally sweat all the time.
You're not fat. It's okay.
Yeah.
You know what? You should do. Wayne actually did an episode on obesity. You should check that out. I think it would be good for you.
That was a perfect plug. Go check out the last episode.
I did watch it.
But all right. You guys got any like plans right now? I know COVID's been kind of a pretty shitty time, but you guys got any like plans after, or like something you're working on now? Obviously, I mean not working on anything, but like just plans in general.
As far as like,
Yeah, just life.
As far as like money wise.
Yeah, life, vacation, whatever you guys got.
I mean, this man here got his real estate license. He's working on selling some houses.
There you go.
And, that's true.
That's what I want to get into too.
Dude, it's wild. It's crazy. Like my next door neighbor where I live right now, he just, as soon as I got my license, I was telling him about it. He's like, "Oh, dude, congrats! I'm trying to sell my apartment complex." I was like, I'm thinking like my first sale might be a fucking apartment building.
No, yeah.
This is wild. I was like, this is crazy. And then, I'm helping out a couple other buddies find a house. You got to do that tomorrow. Like, it's nuts. And right now, is the time to get into it. It's fun.
Dude,
it's riot.
People are buying houses left and right and selling. So it's like,
well, with COVID and everything, banks are just shelling out loans and everything, so people are able to just buy houses that we normally couldn't.
You're talking about because people aren't making payments?
Yeah, something with, I don't know exactly what the deals are, but something along the lines of COVID, banks are just shelling out money for house loans.
That's crazy. Yeah, it's weird. The whole real estate market is it's like totally different than what it was a year ago. Just a year ago.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Oh, my God.
Everything.
What?
That's very true. Like, now I'm just adjusted to wearing a mask when I go in public. Like, that's crazy. Like, I don't know what most of my coworkers' faces look like.
Dude, it's so weird.
It's weird. Like, they take off their mask to get a drink, and it's like,
you're like,
dude, I forgot, like, what a nose looked like on another person. Like, it's weird. Like, you don't think about, like, the fact that people have noses. Like,
Oh, my
you just
God.
imagine, like, smile, eyes, and then, like, the mask comes out. I was like, dude, that nose doesn't belong there.
This guy
like,
just thinks Red Skulls are walking around in
Yeah, exactly. Voldemort's, Red Skulls, that's what we got around. But, like, every nose looks like Squidward's, like, just a fucking dick just on your face. That's what they all look like when that mask comes down.
No, wait, dude.
Like a soft.
Why? Yeah, no.
Yeah, obviously it would be out. Yeah,
I'm so confused. So you look at every nose and just think it's a dick?
No. With people I don't know. Like with you guys.
Okay, wait.
You guys, I know you guys.
That's not better. That didn't help your case.
Dude, it reminds me of Superbad. Like, I can't stop drawing this.
Holy shit, John! What the hell?
We're off to a good start. I like
this. Is amazing. I love it. Keep it rolling. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So let's talk a little bit about you two. I know you two are really close friends. How long have you guys known each other?
I've known him for like. How old are you now?
I'm 25.
I've probably known him for like 8 or 9 years, but we didn't start like being good friends until after we graduated high school. So probably like 6 years.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, actually, like our buddy Eric Clifford, like our senior year of high school, he knew both of us. We were friends with him, and he found out both of us were going to Oswego, and just said to both of us like, "Oh, you should room with John, and you should room with Jake." And I'm like, I mean, it's a kind of familiar face, sure, why not?
Yeah.
And that's just where the friendship blossomed.
My first encounter, I remember with John, he was friends with my good buddy Joe. And I don't know why, but he was just in the hall and he just said hi to Joe. And I just kind of like tackled him into the wall.
Right into a locker.
Yeah, I don't really know why.
There was no build-up. I was talking to my girlfriend at the time. I like waved to Joe, and then he comes around the side of Joe. He was smaller then, so I couldn't see him coming. And then he just blindsides me and throws me into a locker. I was like, oh, that was fun.
That was your first That was your first interaction?
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, that was first
kind
interaction.
Kind of fitting to the way we're friends now.
Yeah, it really is.
Oh my God. All right, so John, did you go to CNS?
Yep, I went to CNS.
And Peach, you went to CNS, right?
Yep.
Okay, yep. So you guys knew each other, but you guys didn't really like hang out.
Yeah, like we knew of each other, like enough to say hi or something.
Yeah.
On social media or something, but.
Gotcha.
Oh, we actually had a lot of interactions on social media.
He was last talking shit to people.
Yeah, a lot of Callie. Callie got it a lot. Yeah, Porky, she did not deserve it. Very nice.
John I'd just be on Twitter or something. I see John talking shit, and I'd be like, well, I'm just gonna involve myself. And
I'm just gonna insert my way into this.
Yeah, like I wouldn't know what's going on. I'd just be like, yeah, fuck you too.
You could probably check that. Like if you went on Twitter and looked back, I bet you that's exactly.
Oh my God. That's so funny. I don't ever really talk shit on social media unless sometimes I'll drop a comment, but like
I instigated a few fights.
No.
I've never gotten myself into a fight, but I've gotten other people in fights because of things I say.
I stopped a lot. Like back in high school, like when you're seeing these people regularly, it's fine, it's funny, you know, there's no hard feelings. You're just like jabber John. But like now it's like if I start saying that to people I haven't talked to in months, it's like, oh wow, did they think he's serious? I don't want anyone thinking I actually.
Or they're gonna be like, damn, this guy's a douche. Like what?
Yeah, exactly. I don't want people thinking that like because they haven't talked to me in a while. I want them to think that because I see them every day.
Gotcha. Yeah. Hey, that's I always tell people like if like because you know how some people don't know if you or like say like you like me or not, like just as a person. The best way to know is if you mess with them, bro. If I mess with you, I think you're cool or like I like you. But like if I'm like totally serious with you all the time, I don't like you. Like
yeah, exactly. If I can't joke around with you and I'm just like
exactly. Obviously, I mean, I'm like it all depends. Like
yeah, like the day you meet someone, you're gonna be respectful.
Exactly, yeah, exactly. Once you get like,
if I've known you for like a good 6 months and I'm still not making jokes or nothing, I probably just don't
exactly. No, yeah, definitely.
If the first time I meet a person, I'm around them for longer than 1 hour. I usually give them about 20 minutes before I kind of feel out the waters there, if I can mess with them or not. And then after that, like if that first encounter didn't go, I'm like, all right, we'll just bygones be bygones.
I feel like I got levels of how fucked up I can be, and like when I meet someone, I go to the furthest extent to see how far.
Oh yeah,
that's how I see John too.
You don't
I
like
can
each
see
other
that.
before it's over. Yeah.
John's. You ever see that? There's a video. It's hilarious. It's been remade by certain people, but it's like, do you have any questions for us at like the end of an interview? I can see John being like, would you rather watch your mom have sex with your dad over and over again?
My favorite one. This dude's like, you're laying in between your parents. You're an inch deep in your mom, and your dad's an inch deep into you. Which are you gonna pull out or pull in to get away? And they're like, no, we meant questions about the job.
Yeah, I love that, dude. All those videos, and they're like, oh, and then they're like, oh,
and they're like, oh, my bad.
Yo, those videos are hilarious. I could totally see John doing that shit, bro.
Dude, when I was in 10th grade. Either 10th or 11th grade, I was in DECA, that business club at school, because, you know, it was good to put on, like, applications and resumes and all that crap. It was so good. My area of competition was job interviews. And it was either second or third, and the reason I lost, I was too enthusiastic. That word
no way.
Yeah, they said you're too enthusiastic. I'm like, if I'm getting a new job, I feel like that's something to be pretty excited about. But I guess no. No.
Don't be happy. That's what they're saying. Don't be.
In the professional workplace, any job I have had an interview for in person, I have got the job. So clearly they were wrong. That was a bunch of bullshit. I'm good.
Damn. You hear that? You just expose them. That's crazy.
I did, yeah. I'm putting Deck on blast right now.
Yo, honestly, all those like high school clubs were probably the biggest waste of time. Honestly.
Oh my god, yeah.
Like
I can't even tell you.
Absolute waste of time. I can't. There's not a single job that I've interviewed for or even had or talked to a manager where I was like, where a high school got brought up ever. Not a single time. And I just think all that shit that they stress about, like, oh, gotta
you're gonna look good on job application.
Yeah, like, bro, me getting
look at this like, oh, you're a business club.
No, it's not even like a club, or it's just like, yo, your grades. Oh yeah, they're gonna notice they're gonna notice I got a C in fucking trig. They're not gonna give a shit. Like,
oh my god, trig was awful.
Oh yeah, trig was terrible. I barely passed. That shit was hard.
I got a 69 on the Regents to pass the class.
Nice.
To pass the class.
Perfect.
Like, that was it. I was like, whoa, we made it.
So like if you got anything lower, you would have failed.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Man.
I needed a 60. Yeah. Trig was the only class I've ever struggled with.
Oh my god.
Because it was my first class in the morning, like 7:30. I don't want to do math that early in the morning.
Yeah.
Like I'm just waking up. I don't want to be in school. I don't want to be like. Why do I want to do math first thing? No, you need like English class where you're not going to retain anything, or like a study hall or anything like that. No, okay, because English class, like in the lower grades, you're learning grammar, spelling, things like that. But like once you get into the upper grades, it's like we're going to talk about Shakespeare. We're going to talk about a bunch of authors,
or read a book. Like that's literally it.
That you're never going to need to know. We're going to read books that you will never reference again in your life. Oh my gosh, English then was
my favorite John Hall moment.
I knew this was coming as soon as I said English.
I don't know if you've ever had to read the book Kite Runner.
Oh man,
what was it?
Kite Runner?
I feel like I might have in like high
I
school or
only
something,
read
but
parts of it. Either way, there's a scene where the main character, little boy, gets like molested by a group of like 13-year-old boys. So class starts and the teacher's like, okay, is everyone ready to talk about the chapters? This dumbass is like, oh, my favorite fucking chapters. And she had to call him up to the front of the room and be like, hey, you didn't read the chapters, right? He's like, no, I did not. And well, it was the rape scene. And John had fucking everybody in the class.
There are definitely people that look down at me like heavily for that
Still,
now.
probably.
Like still. And like my dumbass was gonna read this book to begin with. Like and just like oh my God, that was awful. That was just
That wasn't even the class. It's still my
he
favorite.
goes, "This is my favorite chapter."
I can just imagine like everybody in the class.
Disclaimer though, for those that listening,
just
disclaimer: he
clear.
didn't read the chapter. That's the whole point. Like,
I want to clarify a little more here.
Okay,
So she
yeah,
says
yeah.
we're gonna watch the movie for the chat, like these chapters, and I'm thinking like, oh, movie. We don't have to read. We don't have to do work. I'm watching a movie. This is great. I'm awesome. Love those chapters. And then like, yeah, that was the rape. I was like, oh my God. Yeah, that was bad. not a good time.
dude, wow, nice. I'm sure your English teacher loved you, John. That's great.
Actually, she did. That's the thing.
Miss
Maxwell, she did love me. We talked about sports all the time. She gave me extensions on papers, presentations. I mean, she loved me. I think I finished that class with like a 96, 97.
I passed at 1 point.
Oh no, I was great in that class.
Nice, dude. Good for you. Bounce back from the your favorite
Bounce
chapter.
back from the grade too. Yeah. From barely passing to top notch.
I think so. When you were talking about like one class you struggled with was trig. I struggled a little bit with trig. I think I ended up with like probably a C+ or a B- or something. But the one class, like you said in the morning, I had chemistry first fucking block every day, and
I had that too.
The thing is now, like if I took a chemistry class now, I actually find it so interesting, and I think I would enjoy it more. But back when I was 16, 17, I didn't give a shit about
7:30 in the morning.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah,
Don't
exactly.
blow your brains out. You don't have to learn.
Dude, I'm like sitting there like I don't give a shit that 2 oxygen molecules go onto a fucking carbon molecule and make oxygen. Like I don't give a shit. Like, but yeah, it was. And then there was so much. That was same scenario. You go in. I don't want to talk about chemistry at 7 in the morning. I don't care. I just pretty much got through the day.
Another big part of that too was like, I don't know about at Liverpool, but CNS, we had to do the lab write-ups. We had like a lab day. So like we had our chemistry class for like
every other day.
Yeah. And then we had the lab like in one of the other days. And like whatever you did that day, you basically had to write like a full paper, sometimes like 3 to 5 pages about what you did that day. And it's like, that was why I didn't like it so much. But that was my buddy's dad, Mr. Hill. I don't know if you had him. No, but he was awesome. Honestly, I probably didn't have a high school teacher that prepared me better for college. Like he gave us like so much work to actually get done, and he wasn't like, oh, we're gonna accept it late. Like, no, you get a 0. Like it was harsh, but like in all reality, like those are the college.
No shot. That was not like college at all.
Oh, for me it was, dude.
Really?
Like, it was like, oh, you don't get it in. Like, yeah, sorry, you get a 0 on that.
Yeah. I was actually gonna segue into talking about real quick, like high school. Like they say all this shit, like, oh, college is never gonna fly. First of all, I got emails all the time like class is getting canceled, or like,
oh yeah,
shit.
I remember those ones. Those
and it's
great.
like, dude, high school is way harder. They made high school way harder than college. It seemed at times, and but you were saying with like late assignments, it all depends on your teacher in college.
That too, for sure.
And so like sometimes, obviously, if you keep doing it, like if it happens once, they'll be like, all right, just hand it in tomorrow or something like that.
Sure.
Or email it to me. Like that was like another response a lot of my college professors would tell me, like if I forgot to do something. And then like within high school, they're always like, their college is not going to accept this. You have to, there's always a strict deadline. No, there's not. I've emailed my professors like, yo, I need a little more time on this. If you can give me it. And they're just like, yeah, email it to me tomorrow or some shit like that. So I don't know. It all depends on your professor. If you have a strict professor who's kind of an asshole, then yeah, it's not
anywhere. Like, it doesn't matter if you're high school, college.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And I'll say though, oh man, I didn't want that to pop up. That was what just happened. Okay, we're good.
You're good.
But I didn't. We might need to. We'll find out. But it wasn't like that for like projects and like presentation stuff like that. It was really just for like homework assignments for most of my professors. Like, oh, if you don't have it by this time, it's a 0. Sorry. Like projects and everything, they accept it late. They dock you points and everything. But like homework, it was like, nah, sorry.
Do or die.
Yeah, that's the same.
My problem was I was
Oh my
actually
God.
a decently smart kid in high school, so like what I would do is sleep all day, and then quiz and test. I get like a 95 on it, average out to like a 90 for the class. I went to college, tried the same shit, did not. Have
it doesn't work.
Was out real quick.
I learned that. Like, what about high school? Did you guys study at all in high school?
Nope.
No.
Not a single. I didn't study. I think I studied maybe like once. Yep, once or twice. Yeah. Once or twice when I was like, all right, maybe I want to get a good grade in this or whatever. Bro, in college, first semester, I was in AP, which is anatomy and physiology. I was like, oh, I took this in high school. I got like a 90 in it. I was like, oh, this is gonna be a breeze. First test back, 47. Fuck.
Oh, dude.
Fuck.
Nice.
I'm like, dude, holy shit, I actually might need to study for this class. And then I decided not to study again. I took the second test. I studied like I half-ass studied. And I was like, all right, maybe I'll do better this time. 58. Fuck. I'm like, we have 2 exams left.
Though. You're
dude,
moving up.
And there was 2 exams left in the entire semester. I was like, I have to like get 85s or higher or I might fail this class. Because we didn't really have homework in that class. And so it was mainly just quizzes and tests. And then so we took the third one, got 100 on it. I was like, holy shit. And then the next one I got like a 93 or something. But dude, I was again like, all right, maybe I should study more.
I had a pretty bad welcome to college moment. I joined a class I think 2 weeks late, and it was either calculus or pre-calc. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Calc. Yeah, it was calc.
Calculus. Yep. That's like what I do. Like numbers come easy to me. Like I can do calc like it's nothing. So she tells me, she's like, you're gonna have to go online because all the homework's online. She's like, you're just gonna have to do some of the back work. It's not gonna be too big or deal or whatever. So I'm waiting. She tells me I have to a certain day. I get on the day before. It's like 176 assignments. I was like, oh fuck. I literally had to like. You got it? I'm sorry, we're trying to plug the charger in.
Yeah,
okay, you good? We got it.
I was like, your cameraman shaky.
Yeah, I had to grab my laptop. I went into the lounge and I sat there. I think I didn't finish till like probably 9:30 in the morning.
I was gonna say, I think I was getting up and going to class, and he like hadn't gone to bed, still working on the assignments.
It was all for nothing though, because probably 2 weeks after that, we had this friend we had. I forgot her name, Kayla. She brought these little like bottles of tequila.
Oh my god!
I decided it was a good idea at 1 p.m. to fill a Gatorade bottle full of it, and I drank it on my way to calculus.
Straight tequila?
No, Gatorade.
Nope, you got that mixed up. So we did it the weekend.
I don't remember this.
Yeah, we did this. We mixed the bottles and drinks up the weekend before because we had a bunch of buddies coming up. We put them in the fridge. He forgot. He went and grabbed a Gatorade, thinking it was just Gatorade, and like took a big swig on the way to class.
Oh no!
And I was like, "Fuck it."
And then he was just in, and he's like, "We're doing this." So he just kept drinking.
I sit down in class. I remember taking my Gatorade bottle, putting it on the thing, open it up, and the next thing I know, I'm walking back into my dorm. And I'm like, John, I don't think I can go back to that class. I don't know what I just did.
Dude, oh my god! Did you guys I feel like there was one time, John, you told me a story about how you would drink a lot. You drank a lot in college.
That first semester in college,
I think I feel like I specifically remember you telling me like there was like a 2-week period where you were like,
no, you know what it was?
Rush week.
All right, maybe that's probably what it was.
There's another thing too that it goes with the story. There was like it was basically Corona back in the day. There was
the Oswego plague. Yeah. It was bronchitis.
Everybody had it.
It was literally like 68 to 70% of the campus had it.
No
at one
way.
Point.
Same week is rush week, so we were like dying sick. We go out to these frat parties, get trashed, come home, pass out. We wake up the next day and like we're not going to class. Fuck that. We're dying.
Hang on, stop there. I went to class.
I stayed. I was playing 2K all day, but. Then night would come, it'd be like 7, 8 o'clock, and be like, you know what, I'm kind of feeling better. We should go out again.
Oh my
and
god!
That lasted about 2 weeks.
It was. I think it was a little over 2 weeks. I think it was like 16 days straight. We went out,
just getting trashed every night.
Yeah, it was. Oh, dude. The thing was, like, even if we were feeling bad, once you get a little alcohol in your system, you're like, oh, dude, I'm feeling great. I'm a champ. Let's keep this going. And then then you wake up the next day and you're like, dude, no way I'm going out tonight. And then we're all sitting in the dorm like, so what do you guys want to do tonight? And we go on Yik Yak. Yik Yak was the app.
Yeah.
That app,
like,
how long? That app lasted what, like not even a year. That app lasted
We had it for the first semester.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
I remember it, but I actually never downloaded it. I just knew what it was. I just never had it. But
dude, there was some wild stuff happening on Yik Yak. I remember this one time. There was like a hunt for a cat in one of the dorms because you're not supposed to have pets in the dorms. And this one person had a cat, and like they were like, oh, where's the cat now? Where's the cat now? And like every so often, somebody would post a picture of the cat, like, we still got it. They haven't got it yet. It was dude, that was fun.
that was on Yik Yak.
Yeah, I was on Yik Yak.
Oh my god,
Do you
was
remember
it?
when they moved the toilet to the middle of the quad?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
A toilet in the middle of the quad for like it was a good month it was sitting.
Yeah, so it just randomly like somebody posted a picture like, who the fuck put a toilet in the dead center of the quad? It was just a toilet just sitting there. I have no idea how it got there. It was just there one night.
Oh my god.
I only had a Oswego for like 4 months, I think.
You were enrolled for a semester, but you were
I
there.
was there for like 2 years.
Yeah, he was there for 2 years.
Oh my god.
It's
Dude,
insane.
Like Wednesdays were wing nights,
Oh,
and you don't get this big not eating chicken wings. He's coming up every Wednesday to eat chicken wings. Every Wednesday.
Yeah, pretty much. It was horrible, but I'd do it again. Like if I had a time machine, I wouldn't change it.
I mean, so what? You just stayed in like the was it the dorms or did you guys have a house?
No, we had a dorm. I switched between a couple different dorms throughout. I had him as roommate the first semester. Then the second semester, I had my buddy.
Yeah, Zach.
Zach was
And then he went
yep.
to Kyle.
It was Zach for the second semester, and then my buddy Kyle for the third and fourth semester. But Kyle basically lived at home because like Kyle couldn't use the bathrooms at the dorms, and I understand that those bathrooms are gross. So like he'd just be like, I'm gonna stay home and I'll come back up for
Problem
class.
is, there's drunk assholes like me that walk in there and I'm just throwing shit everywhere.
Wait, hold on. So, Peach, you went to Oswego for 1 semester, but you lived on campus for 2 years?
I didn't
Basically,
really, I didn't
but
really
he didn't
live
actually.
there.
No.
Okay.
Four of the 7 days of the week, I was sleeping on John's floor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was about to say, holy shit. It's like when Blue Mountain State, the guy he hasn't been enrolled in like 2 semesters. He's like, what do you mean I don't go here?
Honestly, I'm pretty sure if they never filed to have another roommate, they would have never known that I was gone.
Nah, for sure.
Because like when they filed, they were like, "Oh, he's not enrolled in school anymore." Like if they didn't say shit, I probably could have lived.
Oh my god, that's so crazy. That's so crazy.
He did so bad his first semester. You know how sometimes they'll be like, "Oh, you're on academic probation. We gotta watch out on you." They told him, "You shouldn't come back. Stay away. You can't do this."
That's not true. It's like when your girlfriend's like, "We're not gonna break up. We're just taking a break." They were like, take a half a year off, see where your head's at, and then we'll talk.
Oh my god.
I never went back.
Yep. Yeah. That did not work out.
It wasn't for me.
Well, you didn't go back, but you did go back.
I was drinking, man.
Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious. They just said, nah, you're a lost cause, just stay home.
Yeah, they were like, fuck it. Dude, how many people do we know though? We probably had we had a core group of 20 friends we were going out to parties and hanging out at the lake and shit with. And that second semester, it was maybe 6 people that came back. So many kids were just getting kicked out.
Dude, there was this one kid, I thought he died. His name was Dylan. His girlfriend, didn't even know what happened to him. She thought he was coming back, and then he ghosted her when the second semester started. No one heard from him.
No way.
He could be dead right now.
She was talking to us has anyone heard from Dylan? I haven't talked to him in so long. I'm like, holy fuck.
The girlfriend said that?
Yeah, that's your boyfriend. Why would we talk to him before you?
Oh my god.
Took, orientation all the way through the first semester. So they were going for a good 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Together.
Yeah.
He's savage. I respect him for it. I don't remember his last name, but
McGibbons.
Dylan McGibbons.
Yep.
He sees this, man.
What a name.
Legend.
McGibbons?
I know.
Holy
right?
shit. Alright, I wanna talk about so there's a couple things that Puddin wanted me to ask you guys. They're not
Shout out Puddin.
Yeah,
Sorry.
shout out Puddin. Shout out Wayne. But real quick, Puddin wanted to know when you guys were getting married. He asked me that.
Us as individuals or us together?
Honestly, he didn't really clarify, so maybe both.
I think personally, if we pulled a Charlie and Frank situation from Always Sunny, Like if we were just on paper, maybe I could get your benefits. I could give you some money on the side.
Isn't there a movie? Wait, isn't there a movie that's actually?
That's I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry. I was
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah.
It's Always Sunny. Right?
Yeah, I was thinking you were going with the I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry. That's what I thought you were
Because
going.
they still kiss at the end of the movie. I ain't trying to do that. Charlie and Frank never kiss each other.
Still a great movie. Love that.
That was a great movie. Yeah.
It was.
All right. Another one. Wayne wanted me to ask you, John. Is it true that you only have sex in Jordans?
Yes, it's 100% true. Don't let him lie to you. It's 100% true.
No, that is not true. But I will not confirm or deny if it has happened before.
No,
it's not like a regular thing.
God.
Here's what happened. He's laying in bed with his girlfriend. Things start getting hot and heavy, and he's like, hold on. I
gotta put the J's. Yeah.
He jumps out of bed, goes to the closet, puts the J's on.
That's been a running joke for a while, and I will be 100%.
Oh my God.
I have like sent Snapchats, like just my feet. I'm like, guys, I'm ready for it. And it'll just be my job. Like,
It's like,
I actually don't know how it started. Was it Sean?
Bobby.
Oh, it was Bobby? Okay. I didn't remember, but like
You weren't even
came up with that.
I didn't even know you yet. Like, when I met them, they're the ones that told me that. Like,
that's hilarious. I really didn't remember where that came from, but
yeah, he does.
he's got special custom J's for just sex.
Dude, I wish.
He's got them covered in juices and gum.
Dude, I wish I had special custom ones for that. I would go with like
ankle high one.
Well, yeah, something coming up real high, but almost like weatherized. So it's like waterproof, so anything that falls down is just like feeding off.
How much is falling down to your feet when you're having sex?
Not a lot, but like just in case.
Wait, what do you ask?
Know. Like I wouldn't wear like a normal pair of Jordans when I'm having sex. Like
what if you got a pair of like rubber boot Jordans?
I wouldn't want to buy them, but like if I got them as a present, maybe.
I'm just saying, you sound like you got a lot of shit dripping on your feet when you're fucking.
No, but like I mean, like you had said, like they're just covered in like gum and everything. Like I wouldn't want that on my normal Jordans.
I guess.
Yeah, I'm just thinking ahead here.
Whatever. We're gonna go with the.
All right, listen.
It's happened.
Who makes Jordans? Is it Nike or is it just Jordan? Do they make like their? It's Nike.
Then they like broke off. They're like their own company, but they're still a part of Nike.
Okay, so we're gonna have to tag Nike and Jordan. Make sure they make custom John sex shoes.
The like, I don't know what you call them.
There's they have the shoes have a reinforced sole, so it'll never break.
You need like the grip on the sheet.
And they have the
grip.
Almost like the how they make like the cleats, like for baseball and golf. We'll get something like that, so I got good traction. No matter what.
Oh my God!
One of those things that you see in porn where they're like fucking them from behind. They like put their foot on their head.
Well, I'd take the J off. Well, actually, or I'd leave it on. I'd leave it on and set it up as a video,
and
so
that way like a mark across their face of the Jordan logo.
And that's when the commercial ends and it says "Just do it" right under it.
Yo, it's perfect. Yo, honestly, we just gave them an idea and they're just gonna take it. So
I'm okay with that. That's fine.
And then
they like at least acknowledge me.
If they call them the John Hall ones, I think we live with it.
John Hall ones, I'd cop them.
I probably would too.
I'd never wear them, but I would just buy them because they're inspired.
Unless I was fucking.
Actually, honestly,
there are opportunities to wear them.
Exactly, and honestly, you'll get the Snapchat and you'll know it's time.
Yeah, exactly.
It's game time, baby.
I know when all his friends are fucking.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! Oh my God! All right, what about? All right, Tomkos. This one I didn't know it was a real thing, but apparently Bill Cosby is an American hero to you.
A little bit.
I need some clarification.
I just don't think he did it.
Okay.
That's my only thing.
I also feel like Bill Cosby might be like a hero, but like a superhero would be like O.J. Simpson.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like
if we're comparing the two.
Okay, well, O.J. for sure did it. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that he did it.
No, I think he did it, but I respect him for it. Because think about all the times, all these people are like, you know what? If I found my wife with another man, I'd fucking kill them both. They're just talking out their asshole. OJ said that shit. He walked into his house that he pays for, and she pulled up in his car with another man. He was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm stabbing them both. And he killed them both. And I love him for it.
Okay.
Bill Cosby, I think Bill Cosby did it, but I don't think he did that many. You know what I mean?
Oh my
like
God.
He's got like 300 counts. I think he's closer to like, 50.
300. Wait, there's 300 accounts.
I have no idea.
Oh
It's
my
just
God.
a high number.
Dude.
Like,
Okay. Well,
just 50 makes it better.
yeah, I know.
Oh my God.
The biggest thing I like about Bill Cosby is when that man got arrested and they're walking him out and he did that shit where you look behind him as he's walking. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
You got to look that shit up. He's just walking and they're like, I don't know, someone yells.
Is it a video?
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think I do remember it. I think I do. If I watched the clip, I'd be like, oh, I do remember.
Any celebrity like getting arrested and they're walking them out after they got caught like fucking a bunch of underage girls or something. It just, those make me laugh because they're sitting there like, they're trying to act professional, like you are not the biggest scumbag in the world. They're just like, hi, sorry everyone. I'm sorry.
Leo, shut the fuck up.
He just wants to be a part of the podcast.
Damn, poor Leo.
God damn. All right. Now we can talk about a real American hero for you, Tomkos, and that's Kanye West. That's.
Oh, dude, he's on my arm.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, Kanye, 2024.
I'll put the tattoo.
We lost 2020, but dude,
it's right there. I don't know if you can see.
Oh,
it,
the teddy bear, yeah.
2024 is the year, everybody. If it's not The Rock, it's gonna be Kanye. Man, what a running party right
Not
there.
gonna be. It's gonna be neither of them.
VP.
Nah, the Kanye's not VP. I ain't voting. The thing with like Bill Cosby and OJ, that's like a half. Like that's that's fake. It's a little real. I like to say it to piss people off. Kanye thing, like I will fight till I'm dead about Kanye. Like, you are not going to sit there and tell me that Kanye is not a hero. I don't know.
I'm waiting for this documentary. He's got a documentary coming out on Netflix. Is it this year?
Who, Kanye does?
Yeah.
It's like
really?
one fucking documentary.
It's huge. So just talk about like his
Straight to
life
Netflix,
and everything
too.
he's done. And yeah, they bought it for, what was it, like $190
Something like that.
million?
No
like that.
way.
If Kanye were to die in the next 2 years, he would be like the most famous person in the fucking world. Like everyone would be talking. It'd be like as big as Kobe dying.
When Kobe died, dude, I couldn't even believe it. I was like, what the fuck? Like,
He might cry. He might cry.
I think I got all the tears out. It's been over a year now, but
did you? Wait, you actually cried?
Oh, dude, I cried my eyes out. That was devastating to me. Like,
You are
yeah,
a very big Kobe
I was
fan.
at the pizza shop, and our boy Anthony texted me, and he just says, "Bruh, Love died." And I'm like, "What the fuck is love?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" And I'm like, looking it up, and then I got another text. It's like, "Dude, not Kobe," and then like a couple more Kobe, and I'm literally like at the end of the oven cutting pizzas, and I just dropped the pizza peel and just screamed. Like, Pudding can confirm this. Like, I screamed at the top of my lungs. And then I was in a panic. I was like very frantic, and then we were busy as fuck though. So they had to send me on delivery, and I'm sitting there driving. I'm like, it's not real. It's not real. And then as I'm driving, my sister calls me, Mike calls me, my mom calls me, and I think Wayne calls me, all to see if I was okay. I'm like, no, I'm not. I don't believe it yet. That was devastating for me.
It's crazy because like I'm not like crazy into basketball, and when he died though, because he was such an icon, I was working at Chili's, and I'm like, it was like fucking, what was it 10:45 a.m. or some shit like that? Like it was in the morning.
Really.
He died that early, but the news didn't break until probably like 2.
It was like the afternoon when the news came out.
Was it?
I didn't
Okay.
believe it at first.
Well,
Yeah.
at first it was like Kobe died, and then they're like his daughter might have been on board, his whole family might have been on board. It just kept getting worse and worse. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh my God.
Dude, I literally was sitting there and I'm like, I was like, there's no way this is real. And then one of the cooks in the back goes, "Yo, Kobe just died." And I'm like, holy shit, what the fuck what is happening right now?
I was devastated. I'm not gonna lie. When I was growing up, I didn't like Kobe that much. I thought he was a dickhead. I thought he was an asshole on the court. And then I got older, and I was like, you know what? I like the fact that he's a dickhead.
Hell
Because
yeah.
he could relate, you know? It was
Exactly.
more of
When I
you
was a
seen
kid-
himself in that.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I was like, thought I was a good person. And then when I got older, I realized, nah.
Fucking, if that ain't a heartwarming message, I don't know what is.
Dude, Mike caught me like in bad tears one day because they were doing his Kobe memorial thing on ESPN.
Oh, I remember that.
And it was dead. Like, there was nothing going on. So I'm just sitting up there watching it, and I'm alone at the shop, and Mike walked back in, and his wife's talking about saying, like, oh, he's not going to be able to do this for our dad, do that, do that. And I just was bawling. I couldn't hold it in. And I just turned it off. And as soon as I turned it off, Mike walked in the back door, and he just sees me with tears, and he's like, "Are you good?" I'm like, they had the Kobe thing on, man. I couldn't take it. I had to turn it off. That was rough for me.
That is, I mean, I respect it. I mean,
I don't get emotional either, but that got me big.
It's that it's funny as shit though, because like it's not funny, but it's like funny because I was more shocked than anything. Like I was like, holy shit, he's dead. Like that's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And but when Juice World died, I didn't cry, but I was like, damn, I was like actually sad because like I was a big fan of him.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's where we're on opposite pages.
Like no
Like,
disrespect to him, but like that's just it's a little bit past my era of music. Like when, when these people started coming up, like I'm not listening to like I don't think before he died, I don't think I've heard a single Juice WRLD song. Not that it's not sad, but it didn't hit me.
Yeah, see, because that and it's
someone you knew growing up.
Oh yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like everyone has like their own people that they admire or watch or whoever the hell it is. Yep. But yeah, it was that was like a sad time. I didn't cry, but like obviously I was like, damn, what the fuck? Like
I think though that one could have hit people harder if he was famous for longer because he was really on like real famous for probably 2-3 years. Like he probably had. It
was actually probably it was honestly just a year. It was like maybe a year, and he was just blowing up.
He was releasing music for a while. But
no, yeah.
It wasn't like a household name.
It was crazy. He was definitely on his way to become a very household name. That is for sure. But yeah, that was a weird morning. That was like 9 a.m. I got that fucking notification.
Was that last year too, or was that the year before?
That was 2019. So
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure that was the year before. I thought.
Yeah, 2019. It was actually right before COVID hit. And so it was like Juice WRLD died. Fucking now we have to quarantine, and then someone else, and then I think Kobe was right around that time too. So
Kobe was January before COVID.
Yep, because it was like Juice WRLD, fucking Kobe dies, and then now we gotta quarantine. That was like the trifecta.
I lost DMX too. It just keeps happening,
dude.
See, I wasn't ever a huge fan of DMX, so I didn't like care.
This is like the opposite ends of the spectrum. Yeah. You're more towards the Juice
You guys, we're similar. You guys are what, like 3 or 4 years older than me?
We're about 25.
Oh, so you guys are only a year and a half, like 2 years older than me, a year or two.
Well, my thing with me,
I think you guys like the older rap. You guys like the older rap for sure.
Yeah, my brother's about to be 32, so like when I was like 10, I was like riding in the car with him, and he was playing like
Kanye, give it to you.
DMX.
Yeah. Well, that's a banger. I like that. Like I like the songs. I just never followed DMX like that. But yeah, dude. See, you guys are all into like the older rap. I enjoy listening to it, but I obviously like I don't
know. I can't get into this new like my thing is it's definitely still music, but like they're mumbling and shit, and I just don't fucking understand what they're saying. Like
see, that's you got to listen to the right people, you know. There's a lot of shitty ones. Like there's a lot of shitty rappers.
I hate to admit it, but Kanye definitely started that trend. Like
the guy mumbling.
Yes, Yeezus came out, and then everyone started doing that bullshit.
Hey man, he's one of the like founding fathers of the music industry.
He's changed it so many times. It's crazy.
He is.
It pisses me off every time he does it.
We'll see it more on the documentary.
Well, speaking of rap, you guys have a rap group. Puddin told me to talk about it.
That's true.
What's your?
Yeah, we're working on it right now.
Shout out to Joe Grosso. He's not here, but he's part of it.
Mm-hmm.
What is it called? What is it called?
The Bottom Feeders.
Okay.
2 reasons. Because one, we got to start at the bottom. We're taking our licks. We're going to make our way up. And
yeah.
Because I'll eat asshole.
Right.
Yeah.
I tried to keep it straight.
Yo, I can't wait. I hope
I was gonna have to say that, so I was fully mentally prepared for that. I'm glad.
All right. Do it again. All right. So why is it called the Bottom Feeders?
Because 2 reasons. One, we're starting at the bottom. We're working our way up, and 2,
weed ass.
Yeah. Just a little bit.
That was pretty good.
That was great. All right, that was awesome. I can't imagine. I'm honestly rooting for you guys mainly for that fact. Fact only. I'm rooting for you guys. If you guys,
if I got on stage,
bro,
and I was like, "Thank you for being here," weed ass, and then walked off.
No, I'm just waiting for like an official fucking Genius interview. They ask about your name. You guys are both sitting there, and they're like, "Yeah, we're started from the bottom, worked our way, and I eat ass." And then John just fucking sits there. There's no.
Yes.
The reporter is gonna be like, "Did I hear that? Did I hear that?"
Wait. You know what? I think there'd be some rappers that would back this up. They'd be like, "Fuck yeah, we do too. We just don't talk about it."
Yo, that is so goddamn funny.
Maybe Jeffree Star's. Who knows?
Maybe.
Yeah. Remember when that was the start to this year that Kanye and Jeffree Star were a couple? Man, look.
I'm sure they did some stuff.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Kanye's like,
You never know. He's crazy.
I bet they did.
He's just down with.
Were you heartbroken when they got divorced? Kim
No,
Kardashian.
I was ecstatic.
Freed from the Kardashian curse, man.
Bro, that whole I don't understand how people watch the Kardashians. They're not even entertaining. They're not fucking entertaining. And
They're
like
truly famous for like
nothing.
No, you know why they're famous?
No.
Because their dad represented OJ in the trial. He got OJ off the murder, and that's how they're like they started to get a name. And then he died. He got murdered, but he died. Like that's a big conspiracy. And then his wife married Bruce Jenner, who's the Olympic gold medalist. And then their names started clicking. Yeah. And then she made the sex tape.
Honestly, I will say, I mean, I respect the hustle. Like, obviously, they're fucking. I think Kim Kardashian didn't she just became a billionaire? She's like the first woman billionaire.
No, I think the young one did.
Oh, Kylie. Kylie.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm pretty sure
one of them.
Got, like,
one of them.
Huge makeup line.
That pissed me off too. Is she was like, I'm a self-made millionaire? Like, no, the fuck you're not.
Nah, yeah. See, so anyone after, I'd say after Kim. Like Kim was like the one that blew up first, so I think like
Ray J and
to this extreme, like to the extreme, Kim Kardashian was definitely the like founder of it, and then like obviously, so then obviously after that, but to say that Kylie or Kendall are self-made millionaires, no fucking shot, zero chance.
I respect it, like get your money.
Hey, no, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Like you don't have any help.
Exactly,
dude.
If
somebody gives me $1 million, I'm not gonna try and claim anything.
But yeah, I just made $1 million. No, you were pretty much handed that.
I probably would. I'll keep it though. I probably would. I'd be like, I need this shit as I'm throwing money in the club. Like,
anyways, I was just saying I respect it because like, dude, they're out here, they're getting the bag, but like, at the end of the day, like, what the hell are they even famous for? Other than being attractive women, that's literally it. I don't.
You know what else though? Like, we can't knock them. Like you said, like respect the hustle, but like it's everyone that like is such a huge supporter and follower of them. It's like, what are you wasting your time about? Like they're not doing it.
I know it's not even entertaining. Have you ever watched an episode of the Kardashians?
I have with like my mom or like ex-girlfriend and stuff. Like
my mom loves it, and I fucking sit there and I'm like, this is so boring. They're not enthusiastic on the camera. There's no charisma. Like, I don't know what you're watching this for.
The only time it's entertaining is when they like bring on like you got Lamar Odom was on.
Or guests, when they bring people on.
Thompson's on there a couple times.
Bro, I just don't get it. Like people sit there and watch these people have just a fucking regular ass day when they're just.
The shit that doesn't make sense is they'll wait for it too. They'll be like Kardashians are on in an hour.
Oh my
god! What's wrong with you?
And it's not even like people watch day-to-day stuff, and I watch people that vlog, but they're not entertaining. That's the big point. Like they sit there monotoned and fucking talk. Like what?
Yeah.
The fuck. It's so weird. The whole Kardashian thing is kind of crazy. But dude, they have like, I think Kylie Jenner, I just saw the other day, has 223 million fucking followers on Instagram.
I'm one of them.
That is.
I'll be honest.
Are you?
I'm not. I am not one of them. Can't say.
She posts a lot of ass pictures.
Yeah, dude.
The only model I follow, I've actually unfollowed all the models that I used to follow. I didn't follow it that much. The only model I do follow is Summer Rae. That's confirmed. And
actually, you're engaged now and stuff though, so
exactly. And I told Rachel,
I don't think I've ever actually said that. Like, congratulations on your engagement.
Thank you.
I don't know if that's ever come up before. So here we are. Congrats.
Yeah,
thanks, brothers. Thank you. But no. So it's funny with Rachel. She's like, oh my god, you follow these models and stuff, and I was like, I'll unfollow them. There you go. But I am not unfollowing Summer Rae. That was the one I told her. She hates it, but I'm like, dude, whatever. It's not like I'm gonna fucking, you know what I mean? It's whatever. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter.
I feel like at that point, if I'm married to someone and someone like that, I'm gonna have a chance to have sex with them. I think that should be an equal, like, that's a pass right there.
No.
Like, how many chances in my life am I gonna have to do that?
You personally, zero.
Zero.
Like, it's not gonna happen. I'll tell you, it will not happen.
I should have a list of like 15 people, and I'm allowed one.
I think you can get a list of 3,000, and you're not gonna get.
You're still never gonna get the chance.
You don't know that though.
John is hating. Yo, John is hating, bro.
Gonna cheat on
it's just too easy. It's just too easy.
Oh my god.
Like, I mean,
it's how John shows love.
Something like that.
He doesn't want to.
Something like that. Oh shit.
John left. That's when like I accepted the fact that I love John, but he still hasn't accepted the fact he loves me.
Nope. Because I didn't miss it.
Damn,
I was gone. I did not miss it.
Damn, bro, that's fucked up. That's fucked All right. I gotta.
All
right, go ahead.
The
Yeah.
worst part too, like when I moved, like he's like, dude, just one day you're gonna like go take out your trash or something. You're just gonna see me standing across the street. I'm like, I swear to God, if that happens, I'm gonna go OJ on you.
And this is when you went to Georgia, right?
Yeah.
It did happen. I did show up.
He did show up, but he didn't live across the street.
Oh my God. How was that? How was Georgia?
Oh, dude, it's hot.
So
It's so hot, man.
oh my God.
Like, oh my God.
I went at the end of September too. It wasn't even like I went in the middle of summer. I went like end of summer, early fall, and this shit was.
No, it was actually fall.
Yeah.
Because like you came the last week of September, going to October. It was
hot.
actually fall, and it's like
I walked out to the car and I was sweating.
like it's not a far walk. Like I parked front row of the apartment complex. He's got to walk like 15 feet from that door to his car and sweat. But again, he's sweating sitting here, so I mean,
I'm actually
Little
sweating, dude.
fear.
It's hot as dude. When my computer's on and I don't have the window open or the door open in my second room, yo,
sorry,
I'll be sweating.
We might have.
Daniel, come
No,
here.
yeah, you're good.
That guy. Oh, he's running away.
He's gone.
Never mind. I think he's hiding.
Tomkos, get your son on here.
Okay. Good night, Daniel.
He's coming back.
He was supposed to give me a hug, but he didn't want to.
He didn't want to. That's okay. He's got two fish, Nemo and Nemo.
Nemo and Nemo.
Yeah. Like he just showed me before we started this. He goes, I got fish. I'm like, what's that one? He goes, that's Nemo. I was like, what's that one? He goes, that's Nemo. I'm like, no, that one. He goes, yeah, that's Nemo too. I was like, oh, okay, I got you.
Nice. Well, that is Peach's
Never
son.
gonna
That's
forget your
Peach's
name
son.
that
So
way. So
What'd you say?
that's Peach's son. So
yeah, that's right. That is right.
He's
Yeah,
not my son.
he's not his father. He's his daddy.
He thought I was, but we're past that now. He just calls me butthead or poopy head now.
Yeah, he did call you poopy head. That was the small intervention.
oh my fucking God. Holy shit. All right, speaking of poop, actually, that's a great segue. Speaking of poop,
Okay.
real quick. I've seen this on TikTok. Are you guys on TikTok?
I am.
I love
I
it.
will only go on if he tells me I absolutely have to watch them, and he has to text me to do
All right, well, for
I gotta
one,
send it to him
Tom
like
goes,
you
you got to follow my TikTok. And secondly, I always see this one. It's like a not a would you rather, but it's like they were talking about how you wipe when you when you take a poop.
Dude, I've seen those
Bro.
people, I think.
Yeah, they have like they hold the mic or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have seen them.
Dude, they're hilarious. Okay, when you poop, he was saying that people stand up and wipe. There's no way. There's no way people stand up and
Bye,
wipe.
Daniel. Bye. This is Tom Coast's son.
This is not my son. Bye, Daniel.
Hey,
Tell
Peach.
Josh he's a poopy head.
Oh, he's out.
Tell him he's a
Oh, he's
poopy
coming.
head. No.
Oh,
He tried to give you the finger.
he was like on this corner here where you can't see my hand, and he tried. I give him credit. Props there.
I respect it.
Alright, so back with the pooping.
Yeah,
thing.
so standing and
1,000%.
wiping, bro.
I'm a stand and wipe guy.
No shot.
I am.
Nope. I think I can provide clarity here. He can't get around. Like he can't get down there. He's got to get all the way up to be able to.
I don't know what it is. Just from the time I was a kid, I stand and wipe, and I just never have tried otherwise.
Okay, so my quarrel with that is when you stand, your
No,
cheeks
doesn't happen.
touch, bro.
Doesn't happen.
There's
They touch. They touch. But I'm not getting.
Wait,
like,
so you're-
15
you're-
years. I'm not getting 15
Wait, hold on,
years
hold on.
the side of my
I
head.
know,
That's not how it
so
works.
but your cheeks are touching, and you fit your hand in it and wipe up. How?
I stand up like this.
Okay, here we go.
All right, I'm
And then I
ready.
take a wad of toilet paper and I just go back and I just and then just rip.
So if you're in a stall, you're dead ass standing on your 2 feet.
Now, see, when I'm in a stall, I do one of these. I crouch down because I don't want people to see my top of my head. Dude, you laugh.
no
I've asked the question a
fucking
lot. I know
way.
3 or 4 people that
Oh
stand.
my
and wipe,
god.
too.
What?
Yeah.
John, are you like me where you kind of just
Yeah,
you
I'm right there with you.
You lean-
I don't-
all right,
I don't get it.
so
You go
we-
under your nuts or you go around.
No. Okay, so I go around, but I lean on
Yep.
one cheek. I lean on one
Yep.
cheek, and I have a little nice access because when I lean on the one cheek, it kind of pulls it up a little, and then I
Pro
can.
move right there.
That makes
Pro
sense
move.
to me. I don't know who taught me how to wipe my ass. Whoever taught me.
Self-made over here.
Self-made stander. Self-made.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yo, that is
I've tried
so
it sitting
fucking
down. It
funny.
feels unnatural. I stood to.
I don't know.
wipe
I do the
too many
lean
times.
I do the lean technique. That's my.
See, that makes sense to me, but it's uncomfortable to me. Like I've tried it, and I'm like, this doesn't feel right.
All right, now so another weird one, dude. If you fully sit and you just put your hand underneath, like you know what I'm talking about, where they go front.
Yeah, like under your nuts.
Yeah, nah. I don't trust people like I don't trust people like that, bro. I know for a fact they have dirty balls. 100%. There's no way. They have to. Unless, yeah.
You know what does suck though? I'm not gonna lie. When you stand and wipe, and you got to drop toilet paper in the toilet sometimes. The few times when for whatever reason it like just doesn't make it in the toilet, that shit's fucking disgusting.
I've never had that problem.
I've never had that one because I lean.
You know, I was gonna say because we lean. That's why.
Yeah,
holy shit, that is so funny.
I'm also the dude though. Like we got 2 bathrooms in my house. If I'm downstairs shitting and I look and there's no toilet paper, I will scream to everybody in the house that I'm walking out with my pants around my ankles. I will walk like out the house, go upstairs, and my whole family home.
Why don't you just, use the things that we have nowadays, a phone, and text someone and be like, yo, bring me toilet paper.
My family don't like me.
That's a very good point.
I'm like, hey, I need toilet paper. I'm gonna get fuck off.
They're gonna be like, oh, shit out of luck.
Yeah, I open the door. I'm like, everyone close your eyes, and I walk out and I put my hand like this over my nuts.
Oh my god, bro! What the fuck?
Dude, I just want to shout out Wayne for a second here. Fun fact on Wayne: Wayne has to get completely naked to shit.
I've had that.
I think he was saying that shit when I worked at Mark's. I think you remember. I remember him saying this shit when
he was doing that in the bathrooms. Like he was like, I got to strip down and take a shit here. And that's why he's taking like 40-minute shits.
Dude, he'd be like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I don't see Wayne for 25 minutes, bro.
I've definitely done that. That's not a thing I do, but like if it's summer, especially when we were living in the apartment in Belmont, like it get hot as fuck. Especially in the bathroom because there's no fan, nothing getting in there.
Yeah.
If I'm getting too hot, I'm just taking everything off.
The only time I've ever took a shit naked was when I was about to get in the shower or something something like that where I was like already naked and then I was like, all right,
talk about the worst day of your life is when you shower and then you step out and you're like, oh, I think I got shit. Like you might as well just get right back in the shower after.
No, it's not that bad. I mean I use baby wipes, so my shit's clean.
It's not like it's that bad, but it's just the fact that like I just got clean and then I just did a vile act in that toilet. Now I feel like I need.
I feel dirty again. So I'm gonna hop
it did change my life though when I started using flushable wipes to wipe my.
Dude, I swear I stand by wipes, flushable wipes, like baby wipes or whatever. Dude, best way to wipe, 100%. Best way.
Yeah, my sister brought them back when she came from college. And I was looking at them like, I'm doing it. Fuck it. You got to go dry, wet, and then dry again though. Because if you just go wet and then pull your pants up, you can have.
I do dry to get like the initial anything that's initial, and then I'll finish it with a wipe, get it nice and clean, and then I will say I pull my pants up after that.
Yeah.
But I don't do the double dry. Just finish it. Nah, because like if you think about it, you don't like if you clean a baby after they poop, you don't double dry. You don't even dry. You.
I've never cleaned a baby's diapers so far in my life.
Okay,
so
well then. I mean, at some point you will, you know.
Maybe I'll get lucky.
I don't know.
Man, I heard you wanted 3 kids.
No, I said 3 is gonna happen. Yeah. I said it's probably gonna be 2, but like I feel like with my luck it'd be a 3rd.
Jesus Christ. All right. well, I think that's a perfect segue out of here, talking about shit. It was great. I loved it.
It was good food talk.
But honestly, I might have to get you guys back on. That was hilarious. I had fun.
Dude, I'm game.
All right.
There's always more to talk
Exactly. And I know there's a couple things I didn't get to, but obviously we're just chatting, so I just kept it.
Oh, yeah.
It was great. Yeah, and you guys have a bunch of hilarious stories like from college. I'm sure there's so many. I know I always think of shit after I end it where I'm like, oh, I should have asked that, or you guys are going to be like, oh, we should have talked about that. Well, we can do it on the next one. That's what I want to do. So
we got that. We're game.
Absolutely.
We're for another one. And I just want to say before we like go and everything, I think what you're doing is awesome.
Thank you.
Like to be able to get people on and talk about themselves, I feel like it's a serious boost to self-confidence for people.
Oh yeah, it's great.
Especially when you can get like people with like Wayne on to tell their story and help other people. I think that's fantastic what you're doing, buddy.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
Even go for it too, because everyone talks about doing it, but half the people don't even want to do it.
Yeah,
that's the biggest thing. Is just
no one wants to grind.
I know, and I will say this past week I've been super lazy, but it's I think I've been working like fucking 60 hours, so it's probably why I was like, I'm gonna just take a week off and then do that. But now I'm back at it, so here we are.
Yeah.
But again, thank you guys. Thank you guys for joining me. I had a blast. This was hilarious.
Of course.
And
Yeah, thanks for having us on. Man.
yeah, buddy. And we'll keep in touch. I definitely want to get you guys back on it. This was great. And I know I'm gonna watch it back because I do watch all of my videos back just to see like things that I can improve on or do differently. And I already know I'm gonna be hysterically laughing. Fucking
I don't know if I'm
76.
gonna want to watch this to be honest, because I don't like hearing my voice.
See, I got over that shit so fast.
Did you?
Yeah, like at first you're like, I kind of sound weird, but it's like, dude, whatever. That's how people fucking hear me. And if
Does it change the way you hear yourself just when you talk, like not even on video? Because I feel like if I just got used to the way I sound on video, I would start sounding like that to myself when I just talk. Does that make sense?
I have no idea what you're trying to say.
No, I think I get it. I think I get it.
Like the way I'm talking right now, the way I hear myself is not the same way I'm going to hear myself on a video.
Well, that's because
I feel like if I got used to the way I'm on video, like that would start to sound like how I sound all the time.
So the biggest,
I see what you're saying.
honestly, the big reason why people don't like their voice on a video is because when recordings come through, it records on a higher decibel, so it makes your voice sound like different. And like my voice, excuse me, when I'm talking like in person or on a video, my voice sounds pretty high. But like in reality, I have a higher voice. I'm not saying I have a deep voice, but I know for a fact it's not as high as the video makes it seem to be. But I just don't give a shit. Like at the end of the day, so I don't know. It's something to. It's definitely one of those things, and a lot of people are like that, where they don't like to hear themselves.
I feel like I started with high school though.
Oh, why?
Like when you're playing a video or something for the whole.
Oh, okay, yeah. Nah, see, that's. Well, if you have it's like PTSD. If you have like something where you you recorded it and then you had to like present and everybody like chuckles and shit, you're like, fuck.
Yep.
Now you look like an idiot. But in reality, high schoolers are just assholes. So even if it was the best presentation you've ever had in your whole life, someone's gonna chuckle, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. But thank you, boys.
Of course.
Man.
Let us know when you want to do this again. We're in.
Hell yeah, I'm down. I gotta get Nick and Wayne out at the same time. They gotta get the double header right there. Those two.
What do you mean? But do you think they could fit on camera together?
Yeah, they gotta get like the iPad and drop it back like 10 feet.
Oh my god. They get the iPhone Pro, put in 0.5 so they get the whole
Yeah, get it.
Oh shit. Nah, damn, we're just roasting them. They can't even defend themselves. It's fucked up.
We still love them.
Yeah,
Oh
exactly.
yeah, much love.
It's
much
all love.
yeah.
It's all love, yeah.
Mostly Wayne, not Wayne.
Yeah.
Mostly Wayne.
Fuck that guy. No, but thank you guys for joining me again. Peace. You guys have a wonderful night, and thanks for joshing with me.
Of course, dude.
We'll see you next
Peace,
time.
guys.
See
Peace.
ya.
Well, everybody, thank you for watching. If you see that I've been sweating, it's because it's hotter than hell in here. I should have a fan going. This mic doesn't pick up any background noise. That's what I should have had, is a fan going the whole time. But regardless, thank you so much for watching. If you made it all the way to the end, you're the true GOAT. I appreciate you and love you. Drop a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next Just Joshin'. Peace.